Hey, Xiomy here. So in today's video, what I wanted to do was to give like a mini review or my thoughts on a mini book that I just read. They're called The Tales of the Shadowhunter Academy. This is the first book in the installment is Welcome to Shadowhunter Academy. Now they are written by Cassandra Clare and by Sarah Reese Brennan. Now these books do take place after City of Heavenly Fire, and it is 10 mini books that they're gonna do. And I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, at first I didn't want to read it because, you know, I was a bit skeptical and biased towards it because I love anything that has to do with Shadowhunters. But give me Jace, give me Clary, give me Alec, give me Isabel. I love them. I'm just crazy over them. And, you know, because it is centered around Simon, and I'm like, well, Simon is like, he's okay, he's a cool dude, but it's not like, oh, Simon. But I was like, you know what, let me just give it a shot, let me just read it, and hopefully I'll like it. And I'm glad that I read it because I really did enjoy it. We do get new characters, and I really did like the writing. I never had read anything from Sarah Reese Brennan, but we are introduced to new characters. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you like 2 things that I really did love about the book, and the new characters that we are introduced to, and I'm going to tell you if I like them or dislike them. So basically what they're doing is that you do know that because of the Dark War that happened previously to this in City of Heavenly Fire, well, a lot of Shadowhunters died, so they need mundanes to ascend, and they need to look for Shadowhunters. So what they begin to do is that they begin to look for Shadowhunters around the world, and or people that have the vision to become Shadowhunters, and also mundanes. Now what I don't like about it is that they have like two categories when they're in the academy. Now they're all taken to Idris for them in order to practice and to become shadow hunters. And they have the elite, which is the first group, and they're all shadow hunters. And you have the dregs, which are mundanes. And I really didn't like that because I was like, oh, that's so stupid. But anyways, the new characters that we are introduced to are George Lovelace, and I really did like George Lovelace. I really enjoyed his character. Now he is Simon's roommate. We have Julie Bellevale or Buvale. I hated her, honestly. I just disliked her. I didn't like her at all. Beatrice Velez Mendoza, she was okay. Jonathan Cartwright, here we have another Jonathan. Marisol, now she is a mundane, and I thought that the little parts that they did show about her, she was all right. We do have some adults in the academy. We have Dean Vivian Penhollow, and yes, she is cousin to the consul. We have Delaney Scarsbury. He's the training master. I hate him. I honestly, hate is such a harsh word, but I loathe him. He was just he's so stupid. Katarina Loss, we get to see Katarina here. Now she is the warlock, the blue-skinned warlock. She's gonna be the historian. Now I really did love her part. She did have some funny parts in there, and I was like, she's so cool. But anyways, I highly suggest that you read this book, or this mini book. It is a fast reading. I do enjoy when basically Simon does stand up to them, and he says that, you know, he knows downworlders that are worth way more than they are. And I really did love that speech that he gave. So I really do love when he basically just, you know, decides to stand up for himself and not, you know, conform to their needs and to their stupidities, because they were basically insulting him in like nice words. I also do like when Isabel comes in, because we do get bits and pieces of Isabel and Clary and Jace and Alec and Magnus, but when Isabel comes into the institute, no, not to the institute, to the academy, when she basically has to give a speech, I love what she did. It was just amazing. I didn't expect that from her, but I highly suggest that you read it because it was really cool. I was screaming. I was like, what? That from Isabel? But I really do highly recommend that you read it. You're not gonna, you know, go back on it. If you love anything that has to do with Shadowhunters, just give it a try. If I can rate this, I would definitely give it like a 4.5 out of 5, just because I wanted more Jace, more Alec, more Isabel, more Magnus. But I'm content with it. I am content with it. So I highly suggest that you read it. You're not going to go back. The only problem that I have is it is, you know, you can only find it electronically because it isn't in books. But, you know, it's a good reading. I can't wait to read the next one, which is A Lost Herondale. I really can't wait to read that one. I really want to know what it entails. But like I said, I really highly suggest that you read this book because it is amazing and it does dive you back into the realm of shadow hunters. And if you're like me, that you want to be a shadow hunter, or you dream about being a shadow hunter, you can just continue diving into that realm until Dark Artifices finally decides to come out. But that's it for my review. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and peace.